So see the controller diagram here. The controller asks you to set the X reference on the outer surface of the workpiece. And here you can see it is 5. 5 represents the diameter of the workpiece. So the controller asks you to set the reference on the outer surface of the workpiece as its diameter. Clear? So the controller asks you to set the X reference as a diameter, and it should be on the outer face or outer surface of the workpiece. So what you have to do is, you have to measure the diameter of the workpiece. You have to know about what is the diameter of the workpiece, and here our diameter is 30 mm. You have to bring the tool to the outer surface and make the tool tip on contact with the surface and set the diameter as 30 mm here. So for moving the tool two ways, now the tool is away from the face. So if I want to make the tool on contact with the outer surface, I have to bring the tool two ways left. For moving the tool two ways left, I have to press this button, Z minus. Z minus. So now you can see the tool is moving two ways left. Okay. So this is enough. So I'm going to bring it down by pressing X minus. X minus. Until it touches the surface. Now it is touching the surface. You can hear the sound. You can hear the touch sound when the tool makes contact. Okay, now it's touching the surface. Now what we have to do is, now as per in the diagram, our tool is also there on the outer surface of the workpiece as shown in the diagram, and we have to set the phi, the diameter, what is the diameter of your workpiece, that you have to enter here. Here we have 30 mm diameter, so I am going to enter 30 mm as the diameter here. 30 mm. Okay. Okay, I will show you one more time. The controller asks you to set the X value as the diameter, phi. And now the tool position is on the outer surface of the workpiece. I am going to set the diameter, the phi value here as what will be the diameter of the workpiece, that I am going to set here. That is 30 mm. So I am going to set the diameter as 30 mm on the outer surface. 30 mm. Then what you have to do is press set length X, this one, the button you have to press here, corresponding to set length X, so that the controller will read this one as the diameter of the workpiece. While pressing, the compensation data has been activated. So the controller knows what is your X reference and what is your Z reference. The controller knows where is your Z0, that is on the face, and where is your diameter, that is on the outer surface, the diameter is 30 mm. These two parameters the controller will consider as the reference. Accordingly, the controller will read whatever be the dimension you are entering into the program. The controller will take all those dimensions based on this reference unit. Now after setting these parameters, we have to move the tool to a safe distance from the workpiece. So for that, you have to press this X and Z. You can press both together. Press up, Z, X, up. That means we need to tool the move up from the outer surface. For that, you have to press X up, X plus. And if you want to move the tool two ways away from the face, you have to press Z plus. So we can press both together. You can see the tool is moving diagonally, up and away. Okay, this is enough. Now what I am going to do is, let us stop the rotation. Now the reference is set, and the tool spindle speed and the machine function, rotation and everything we set here as the primary inputs. Now we are going to write the program, and for writing the program, no need to rotate the workpiece. For stopping the rotation, just press this button, cycle reset. So the rotation stops there, and you can go for writing the program. For writing the program, after setting the X, Z parameters as a reference here, go to program manager here, press the program manager button here on the panel. Now you can see the program manager button here. This one is the program manager button just below the machine button. Press the program manager. Now a new window will come, and here you have a lot of parameters. Here already written programs are there with different file names. If you have a particular program, you can open the program from this particular file name. And if you want to write a new program, you have option to create a new file. New is there. new is there, just the first, this one new, press the button corresponding to new, a new window will come. You can write the file name. Let us write phasing. That is our, so you can see the keyboard here, F and A is, you can, for selecting A, because it is here, for selecting A, just press shift and press this button K. A is just A, both A and K are on the same button. So for select A, which is written above, or the above the button, that for selecting that particular letter, press shift A and press that particular button. Phasing, C I N G. So phasing, let it be 2020. So I saved the program with a file name phasing 2020, and after writing the file name, just come to this point here, OK, to save that, to create that particular folder or file. Press OK. This is the button corresponding to the display, that is this one. A new window came, that is the newly created file, platform. Here you can write your program for phasing, and for writing the program, I will show you how to write the program. We have, as we discussed in the program, we have a lot of basic information we need to give before writing the Z movements. That is G90, you know, that is absolute programming. G40, tool cutter compensation off. G94, feed rate in mm per revolution. Then G71, all the inputs, all the dimensions we are entering in mm per, all the are in mm. That is G71, and then tool selection T1, then the cutting edge selection D1, and for then the tool speed for selecting a constant.
Yellow.
For selecting a new, see now the tool cutting edge is I entered here as D1, and if I want to go to a new line, to write the program in new line, just press this input button. This will act as the enter button. Press this input button so that the cursor will go to the new line, so you can write all the new program steps there. And there is no it is not mandatory to write G71 at the beginning or G40 at the second line. It is not mandatory there. The controller will execute all these parameters as a block of information. So it is not mandatory to write which one is this one should come first, and it is not like that. You can write in any order, but all these things should be read as block of information there.